In this class, we will discuss about conversion of a decimal number system to octal number system and decimal number system to hexadecimal number system. Let us do this process by example. Let us understand this process through an example. So here simply decimal number system to octal number system. Here we know that what is the base of decimal number system. The base of decimal number system is what? 10, means the value of r is equal to 10, and here what is the value of r? R is equal to 8. So our objective is to convert base 10 number system into a base r number system. So we do the same process as we use for converting a decimal number system to octal number system, because any number system have a two portion, one is the integer portion and another one is the fractional portion, and we use a division remainder method to convert a decimal integer portion of decimal number system into octal number system by dividing it by using a 8, and again successive quotients are divided by 8 until the quotient becomes 0, and similar process means repeated multiplications be used for converting a fractional portion of decimal number into a equivalent fractional portion of octal number. We simply multiply fractional portion of a decimal number by 8 and take its integer portion, and again the successive fractional is again and again multiplied by base of the number system, means like as a 8, and take a fractional portion, and this process repeated continually until the successive fraction becomes a 0 or we obtain a desired result. Let us understand it through a example. Suppose the decimal number system is what? Here simply 525.125, that is the decimal number base 10 number system, and our objective is to convert equivalent number which is in base 8. So simply this is the integer portion and this is the fraction portion. This is what? This is the integer portion and this is what? Fractional portion of a decimal number. Fractional portion of a decimal number. So let us here we use for converting this number integer into a equivalent octal number system, we use simply division remainder method. Division remainder, and the process is same as we use to convert a decimal equivalent to binary number system. So here we take an integer portion of the decimal number system is what? 525, and divide it by 8 and take its remainder, and again successive quotient is divided, again successive quotient is divided by 8 until the successive quotient becomes a 0. So let us here, when it is divided by 8, so it goes 6 times, then 5, and this is what? Remainder is what? That is simply the remainder is 5. Then again 65, means this is the successive quotient and this is divided by 8, and then again what is the quotient is what? This goes 8 times, and this is what? Remainder is what? That is 1, and then again it is divided by 8, this goes to 1 times, what is remainder? That is 0, and this is again divided by 8, what is the quotient? Successive quotient becomes 0 and remainder is what? 1. We stop the process here because successive quotient becomes 0, and then write down the integer portion equivalent in octal number system. So integer portion is what? Write down the remainder in reverse order, means bottom to top. We take the remainder from bottom to top. So that is what? 1015. 1015, that is the octal equivalent of integer portion of a decimal number system. Let us obtain a fractional portion, means octal equivalent of fractional portion. So simply octal equivalent of fractional portion, fractional part of given decimal number system. So here what is the fractional part of given decimal number system? Fractional part is what? 0.125. 0.125 is the fractional part. Multiply it by 8 and take an integer, and if there is any successive fraction, then we again and again multiply it by 8 until the successive fraction becomes 0 or we obtain a desired result. So simply when we multiply it by 8, this is exactly equal to 1.0. There is no successive fraction, hence we stop here, and this is simply written as what? That is equal to 1015.1. And after that we simply put any number of 0, there is no matter. So this is simply, this is in base 8. So simply this number is equivalent in base 8 numbers. Now prove that whether the obtained octal number is equivalent to a given decimal number system or not. So we know the process of converting any number system into a decimal number system. So for obtaining a equivalent decimal number system, here we obtain a equivalent decimal number system. This is what? Simply there are how many digits in integer portion? So there are 4 number of digits. The positioning means indexing of integer portion digit start from 0 and indexing of fractional portion digit start from 1. So simply that is multiplied by r to the power, fractional portion digits are multiplied by r to the power minus 1, r to the power minus 2, and here digits are multiplied from r to the power 0, means integer portion digits are multiplied from r to the power 0, r to the power 1, r to the power 2 and r to the power 3. So this is simply multiplied by what? 8 to the power 3. This is multiplied by what? 8 to the power 2. This is multiplied by what? 8 to the power 1, and this is multiplied by what? 8 to the power 0, and fractional portion only single digit, and this is the first digit, that is, so this is multiplied by 8 to the power minus 1. So for obtaining a equivalent number in decimal number system, what is here? 1 multiplied by 8 to the power 3, that is equal to what? 1 multiplied by 8 to the power 3 plus 0 multiplied by 8 to the power 2 plus 1 multiplied by 8 to the power 1 plus 5 multiplied by 8 to the power 0 plus 1 multiplied by 8 to the power minus 1, means 1 divided by 8. So let us, what is here? So this is equal to what? This is equal to 8 to the power 3 means 512 plus 0 plus 8 plus 5 plus 1 divided by 8, that is equal to 0.125, which is equivalent to, that is 525.125, and this number is in base 10. So here we check that our obtained number is a correct octal equivalent of a given decimal number system. So this is the process of converting binary number system to other number system. Here simply if the binary number is given, how we convert? So we already discussed about the process of converting binary number system to decimal number system. So here we binary number system to decimal number system, then binary number system to octal number system, then binary number system to hexadecimal number system. So this we already completed in the previous lectures. Binary number system to a decimal number system means any number system is given, the process is general process to obtain equivalent number in a decimal number system. Here we will discuss about how we convert. Here this is what? Binary number system means all, here the binary number system base is what? 2, means only the bits are 0 and 1, that is known as bits, are used to represent a number. And here decimal number system, what is base? R is equal to 10. 10 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 9. Total 10 digits are used. That's why the base of this number system is 10. Octal number system, R is equal to what? 8. And here R is equal to what? 16. So when we simply see the base of a binary number system and base of, because we already completed this portion, binary number system to decimal number system, in some previous lectures, and in this lecture we will cover about binary number system to octal number system and binary number system to hexadecimal number system. So there is one method to convert binary number system to octal or hexadecimal number system. First we convert a binary number system into decimal number system, and then we know the process of converting a decimal number system in any other base number system by using a division remainder method. So we generally follow this criteria to convert. Another process is the direct process to convert a binary number system into a octal number system and hexadecimal number. Why direct conversion is possible? Because here we see that the base of number octal number system is 8, and that is written as 2 to the power 3. So this means we simply make the group of 3 binary bits, group of 3 binary bits, group of binary bits in the form of 3 binary bit, and then we find a equivalent octal number of that group, because we know that all the octal digits are what? 0. So that is means that is represented by a 3 binary bit 0 0 0. This is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. These are only the octal digits, and for representing these octal digits, how many minimum number of binary bits are required to represent each and every octal digit? So obviously 0 to 3 are represented by a 2 binary bits, but for representing all 7, means 0 to 7, means for representing a 7, 3 binary bits are required. Minimum 3 binary bits are required. That's why we represent each octal digit by a group of 3 binary bits, because here 2 to the power 3, the base of octal number system is a base of binary number system power to the power 3. So that's why we represent each octal digit by a group of 3 binary bits, that is 0 0 1 1 corresponding, 2 corresponding binary number is what? 0 1 0, 3 corresponding binary number is 0 1 1, 4 corresponding binary number is 1 0 0, 5 corresponding 1 0 1, 6 corresponding binary number is 1 1 0, and 7 1 1 1. All the, so this means only 0 to 7 binary bits are represented by using 0 to 7 octal digits are represented by using a 3 binary bits. Let us here, what is the process? Suppose this is the binary number 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 point 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0. Suppose let us take, so when this is given in binary base 2 number system, if you not know the direct process, simply convert it into a decimal equivalent number, and then by using a division remainder method and a repeated multiplication method, we find a equivalent octal number system. But it is little bit difficult by using this method. So we use a direct method for converting it into, simply we see that here the base of octal number system is 2 to the power 3, means we make, this is the integer portion, integer part, and this is what? This is the fractional part. Again here there is a concentration in an integer portion of number and fractional part of number. Here we start the grouping from right to left, means in this direction, right to left in case of integer portion, and in case of fractional portion we start grouping from left to right. This is the main focus during conversion of binary number system into a equivalent octal number system. So here simply we make a group of 3 binary bit starting from right and move towards a left. This is a one group, this is one group, this is another group of 3 binary bits, this is another group of 3 binary bits, and this is another. So here exact number of 12 digits are there. This means we simply make a 4 group, each having a 3 binary bit. But if more numbers are there, suppose 14 numbers or 13 digits are there in integer portion, then simply we add 0 as a previous digit, 0 in MSB digits. So this means there is no change in the integer portion when we add 0 in the first few portion, there is no change. But when we simply add a 0 in the last, means like as in unit place, then there is a change in the number. Here simply we start the grouping from left to right. This is a one group, this is another group of 3 bit, this is another, and now this group contains only 2 zeros. So here for completing the group we add additional 0, because adding 0 in the last in case of fractional number, there is no change in the representation of a number. Similarly, when we add a 0 0 0 here, like 0 0 2 zeros, here there is no need of grouping. But suppose the number is what? Suppose the number is 1. The number is what? That is 0 1. So this again for making a group of 3, this we again add a 0 here. This 0 doesn't change the integer portion of a number. And then find a equivalent octal number corresponding to each group of binary bit. So here what is this? This is what? 0 1 0 0 1 0 represents 2 in octal digit. This is what? 1 0 1, that represents 5 in octal digit. 1 0 1 again, that is 5. This is 1 0 1, that is again 5, and this is 0 0 1, that is what? This is 0 0 1, this represents a 1 here. 0 0 1, that represents a 1 octal digit. So this is what? Then put a here octal point, and this is this group 1 0 0, that represents what? 4. Another is 1 0 0, that represents 4. 1 1 1, that represents 7. 0 0 0, that represents 0. So we add some other additional zeros after a last non-zero digit in case of fractional portion. So this doesn't change in the fractional portion. Similarly, when we add some previous zeros, like as before a most non-zero, most significant digit, so there is no change in the integer portion. So this is the number equivalent in base 8 from a given decimal number system. So this is the process. When we follow the criteria like as a binary number system is first converted into a decimal number system, and then we convert a decimal number system into octal number system by using the previous process. So it is little bit complicated as compared to this direct method of converting binary number system into a octal number system. Similarly, here we know that binary number system base is 2 and hexadecimal number is base is 16, and 16 is also written as a 2 to the power 4. So here for a given binary number we make a group of 4 binary bits. In case of integer portion, the grouping start from right to left, and in case of fractional number, simply the grouping start from left to right. Let us take a same example. Let us take some example and discuss it. Simply here binary number system to hexadecimal number system. Direct conversion is binary number system to hexadecimal number system. Here binary number system base is what? 2. Hexadecimal number base is what? R is equal to 16, that is written as binary base power of 4. So simply we make a group of 4 binary bits, and this let us discuss it through example. Suppose this is the binary number 10 10 11 11 00 11 00 10 1. Suppose this is point 10 10 11 11 00 01 01. Okay, So this is given in base 2 number system. When we adopt a simple process of converting it into a decimal number system and then convert it into a hexadecimal number by using a previous approaches, then it is little bit complicated because the number having a more number of binary bits. So here we simply convert the equivalent decimal number, convert the given binary number system into a equivalent hexadecimal number system by making a group of 4 binary bits. So simply this is a decimal point. Before that there is integer portion. So grouping start from left to right. In case of integer, this is a first group of 4, this is another group of 4, this is another group of 4 binary bit, this is another group of 4 binary bit, and there is one bit is left for making another group of 4 binary bit. Simply we add 30 here, because after adding 30 here there is no change to represent an integer portion of a number. And for making a group in fractional portion of a given binary number, simply we start the grouping from left to right. This is a first group, this is another group of 4 binary bit, this is another, and this is another. For making this complete group of 4 binary bit, simply add 3 zeros here, and then we convert each hexadecimal digit by a group of 4 binary bit. So simply this is written as what? This is written as 001, that is represented 1 in binary. This is 010, that represents 5. This is 1110, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 2, 14, and 14 is represented by E in hexadecimal. This is 0110, that represents what? 6. This is 010, that represents 5. Point 1010, that represents 10, means A. This is 1110, again this is what? This represents a E. Then 0010, that represents a 2. 1000, that represents a 8. So this is the equivalent number in hexadecimal number system. So this is a direct, because here we know that there are 16 digits. 0 is represented by a 0000 by group of 4 binary bit. Similarly 1 is represented by 0001, and in this way 9 is represented by 1001, and 10 means A is represented by what? 1010. B is represented by 1011. C is represented by 1100. D is represented by 1101. E is represented by 1110, and F is represented by 111. So simply we make this, means each and every hexadecimal digit are represented by a group of 4 binary bit, and then we simply write the hexadecimal digit equivalent to group of 4 binary bits, and this is the final number which is in hexadecimal number system. So this is the process of converting, direct conversion of binary number system to decimal number system, binary number system to octal number system, direct conversion. And we also, if we not know the process, we simply use first convert binary number system to decimal number system, and then again decimal number system to octal and hexadecimal number system. But if the binary number is larger, then simply this process is little bit difficult. To simply we adopt a direct method of conversion from binary number system to octal number system and octal number system to hexadecimal number system. So in the next lecture we will discuss about how we convert hexadecimal number or octal number system to any other base number system, and we also discuss about the basic logic gates and what are the application of basic logic gates, and then we will start discussion about different types of binary codes and what are the application of binary codes. We will discuss these topics in the later classes. Thank you very much.